Hello there, this has been Fournier. Here's more Mass Effect 2007. Finished looking through all the Artemis Tau clusters, so now I've got to find the next one. So let's keep going. And basically, before doing Vermeer, I'm just checking everything, making sure I haven't missed anything that I can notice. Anyway, sometimes I'm thinking of going through the map systematically, unless the mountain ranges are just that annoying. Which, I mean, you know, today at least, January, what is it, 10th, 2025, I've had one commenter being like, you don't sound like you're enjoying yourself all throughout the time in a game. It's like, yeah, not every moment is enjoyable in every game. Not every game is perfect like that, you know? Some games you just have to get through the crap and enjoy what's good. Okay, so the Hades Gamma Cluster, I guess we're doing now. Maybe Vermeer's all the way up there, so yeah. This is closest to this anyway. So yep, Hades Gamma. The first one it flops to is Plutus. There's also Antaeus, Cacus, and Farinata. So I guess, yeah, let's start with Plutus. Yep. Travel to another system in the Hades Gamma Cluster. I forget what was here before, but let's see. Alright, first world here is Mingito. Mingito is a sun-baked wasteland of sodium, chlorates, and radioactives. Its relatively light mass has left it tidally locked to the star Plutus, with a dayside hot pole and a nightside cold pole. The powerful solar wind has stripped most of the atmosphere away. Orbital period 1.4 Earth years, radius 4,384 kilometers, day length 1.4 Earth years. Tidally locked when they're like that, yep. Atmospheric pressure 0.2 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 675 Celsius, extra crispy. Surface gravity 0.44 G, so half a G basically. Not entire, well, I mean, you would only round to 0.4, but it's nearly 0.5 still. Survey, I forgot to survey it before, so there's a rare element, woo. Alright, so the next one out is Maidla, I guess. Or Maidla or Maidla. Maidla probably is a terrestrial planet with a light atmosphere of carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide. Egg gas, wonderful. The surface is hot and mainly composed of magnesia with deposits of sulfur. Over a dozen volcanoes are currently erupting across the surface. Nice and toasty. Orbital period 3.3 Earth years. Radius 6,914 kilometers of doom. Day length 33.4 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0.48 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 497 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.88 G. Venus gravity almost. Alright, so that was Maidla. Alright, the next one out is Crocrolus. Clocrolis, something like that. Clocrolis is a mod. I'm gonna learn how to pronounce Russian after this, even though that's not Russian. That still has that liquid L. I think Clocrolis something. What was yellow, blue, blue, something, whatever, anyway. Onward to the joy of this. It is a modest rock planet, roughly the size of Mars. It has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. Its scorching hot surface is mainly composed of silicate rock with deposits of aluminum and other light metals. Clocrolis has a very weak magnetic field in addition to very high levels of solar radiation. It is not suitable for Mass Effect drive discharge operations. Orbital period 25.2 Earth years, radius 3,675 kilometers, day length 57.0 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.37 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 161 Celsius. Toasty. Not quite as bad as the melting lead surface temperatures of others, but that's above boiling point for water at least. Surface gravity 0.39, so a bit above Mars. Just a little bit. Oh, we can survey this. Wonderful. There's Clocrolis, or whatever it is. I'm probably mispronouncing it, but anyway. Non-Nuel. Okay, we can land on this one. Warning, level 1 heat hazard. Nice and toasty. Though it is one of the oldest entries in the star charts, Non-Nuel has not yet been fully mapped. It is the largest body in the asteroid belt of the blue star Plutus. Not only large enough to maintain a spherical shape, but also massive enough to retain the noxious carbon and sulfur dioxides venting from the many volcanoes as an atmosphere. Non-Nuel is rapidly volcanic, and we need better contrast. And the source of its great heat is also the source of its inordinate mass. Non-Nuel is a secondary source of element 0, coalesced around a large chunk of ESO ejected by a supernova zillions of years ago. Surface conditions are extremely hazardous. In addition to the thin crust and numerous magma flows, wide stretches of the landscape are coated with slippery ash and cinders ejected from the volcanoes. Orbital period, 94.0 Earth years. Wow, 100 years almost. Radius, 4,439 kilometers. Day length, 46.9 Earth hours. Reddit, you must upvote. No, just joking. Atmospheric pressure 0.88 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 127 Celsius. That is above boiling. Surface gravity 0.85 G. So Venetian for that. Okay. Gonna land on it afterwards. So it's the fourth rock from the sun in this one. Alright, we have an asteroid belt to try to look for a shiny thing or two if there are any. Like, it just looks like a snipper scope in most of those FPS games of Doom. You know, like when there's like just a glare off an optic from across the way. That doesn't seem to be anything. Anything? Bueller? Okay, evidently not that I can find anyway. Vayaria, I guess, is a huge hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of methane in its atmosphere. Okay, orbital period, 239.2 Earth years. Radius, 78,204 kilometers of doom. Day length, 10.0 Earth hours. Alright, so that's this in Plutus. And we can go to Non-Nuel, so let's go there. Time to land and see what we can find before going crispy. Let's see, who would be best for going to there? I think the Turian homeworld also sucks. Yeah, let's take Garrus and Ashley. Onward to the joy of getting a suntan. Nice and toasty. Alrighty. I don't remember if I've upgraded Garrus's squad points recently, so it looks like there's some type of ring or something, or it's probably an optical effect, but it looked like there was some type of tether. Like, that looks like a space elevator maybe, or oh nope, it's just a skybox. It's literally a skybox. That's visible in the game. I hadn't seen that before, but that's just the area of the map. That's different. For a moment it looked almost like what an orbital ring's tethered to the ground would look like, or a space elevator generally. But nope, you can see the exact boundaries. Wonderful. So anomaly. Anomaly. Let's get going. Yeah. But yeah, well, it would taper off. Like, for a little bit. You'd probably have some tethers going, some drooping sort of like the Eiffel Towers. Well, the Eiffel Tower is a compression structure, but you'd still have tension wires that would also droop in a similar fashion to the Eiffel Tower, building up along there, making it anchored so like no one can just snip one cord or whatever, as well as more stability generally, even without crappy actions by jerks. Oh, level 1 heat hazard, yay, a crate. Judging by the footprints in the ash, the two mercenaries were facing each other over the crate when they went crispy. Both suffered single wounds and have a long-range entropy device close beside them. Matriarch's writings recovered. Prying open the crate, you discover a carefully wrapped, handwritten copy of one of Matriarch's Dilanaga's treatises. It is unlikely she penned it herself, but the flowing brushwork and intricate watercolor illustrations clearly show the hand of a master scribe. Wonderful. Alright. And is there a heat hazard in here? Wonderful. Snowblind rounds? Whatever those are, I guess. Oh, cool. We have more Boomly Doom capacity. That could have been useful on Varos. So yeah, if you are watching this before playing a mission, or you want to replay this, apparently here on Non-Nuel in Plutus system in Hades Gamma Cluster, right here, this anomaly, the mercenary camp, that increases the capacity for things that go crispy. That would be with the anti-thorium stuff. Anyway, onward to the next destination. Not a final one though. Hopefully. But it's interesting there too. That's a sky car. Those aren't meant to be... Huh. Interesting. And mercenary corpse is a thing we can scan as well. I didn't see that yet. But yeah, that's a sky car. I think there was a thing I watched recently that was talking about... Okay, medallion recovered. This mercenary was carrying a League of One medallion. There's no indication of how or where he found it. What are you... Do you have anything? And anyone here? Yeah, those sky cars are supposed to be short range. But there was a thing about Samara the Justicar having a sky car that she gave up or something like that, but she had it for another reason or something. Anyway, let's see here. Decrypts. We only have 1 point to spend. Yeah, let's increase that. And Ashley, nothing. And of course, me, I have nothing and am nothing, right? Most days it seems like it. And 3:30, the day of my ex-wife leaving me, but just the day in March 30th when I first saw my dad pass away. The last day I saw my dad before he took him to the VA medical center. Like, Mom and a friend from church that showed up to bring him to the hospital prayed over him until he went back to life. But then he died the second from last time at the VA, and they just let him stay dead pretty much. So that was depressing. But, you know. Anyway. Yeah, it was the 31st when he died the last time. And it was the 28th when my ex-wife, although it was the 28th in 2015, March 28, 2015, when my ex-wife left me. And it was March 30th, 1999 when I first saw my dad pass away. And March 30th was when I saw him then. But March 31st when he passed away the last time. Oh crap, I missed that opening. Oh crap. I hate this crap. I should have saved. Oh my word, fine. Equipment. Let's see here. Snowblind rounds, what do they do? Snowblind rounds. Plus 20, less rate of fire, less target accuracy. Damage and destabilize enemies, reducing their atmosphere. Hey, okay, I don't really care about that. Shredder rounds. Okay, let's at least Omni-Gel this. And Omni-Gel this. Probably 25 to get them nice and toasty, right? Something like that. So Omni-Gel 21. Omni gel 25, right. Let's see if that's enough for this garbage. Yep, there we go. Well, there's that anyway. Woo. Alrighty. I should have saved before doing that. But I'll save afterward because I don't want to go back. And there's March 31st. Woo. 1999. I like the show Space 1999. One of the better ones by Jerry Anderson. But yeah, let's go up this way and then to that way. Wish we could set waypoints other than just a flag. But alrighty then. See if it's just one huge lava field we can bake the Mako in. That would be nice and toasty. Yep, there's the skybox edge. Ooh. I wonder what they'd say about that if there were an episode of Red vs. Blue set in this universe. I'd imagine, like... It's difficult. You know, it's been too long since I watched that show to really gauge the exact type of things they'd say. I mean, Simmons would obviously be very technical about it. Griff might be philosophical to some extent, or at least seem like it at first. Maybe. But then just be like, yeah, I don't care. Let's see, nothing here. Oh, there's a thing over here, though. Let's see, really, we have the thresher on the lava, nice and toasty. That could be fun. Joker's gonna be complaining. Oh, there's it. Crap. And we can't save. Oh, that's right.
To the operational area.
Oh, come on. I hate this crap. Freaking thresher moss. Oh well. So there's that. Evidently there's a thresher maw. Wonderful. Well, you know, I think I'm not gonna go there. Let's just go here. I mean, there is another metal over there. The joy. The joy. But yeah, it's lovely when they spawn right underneath you and you can't have enough to repair with. I mean, I probably could go into equipment and omni-gel a few things. I don't know if it's possible just to buy junk to turn it into omni-gel, but that might be more cost effective at sometimes if it is. Like if it's all just for omni-gel for anything, then yeah. So what's all this business here? And will we have another thresher maw? And who planted the thresher maws everywhere? Would that just be the Krogan being like, haha, thresher maw? Or if they're like the sandworms or whatever that... You know, with all that spice, those sandworms are probably going to be teleporting themselves everywhere. Or is it just that the navigators see a clear path and they're just directing the ships? Or are they actually teleporting by magic themselves? Kind of thing, because I didn't really get that for certain. I haven't read that much though. I probably could watch like Danica something. What was her thing? But she's really into that. Anyway though, let's go. Yay. Nice when it's not impossible. It is nice to actually be able to win occasionally. And it sucks when it's not. I know. The harder things are, the more you can brag about them. Well, that's the thing though. Just because something is easier to brag about because it's difficult doesn't mean that it should be that way, you know? The more things made easier to do, the more people can do them.
Heading out.
But, yeah. Oh well, let's see. Can we go here? Really? This is closed. Really? Why? Did we already do this mission or something? I guess I might have. Good joy. I'd like to open this. We should be able to use the turret for that. Let's see, anything here we could do? Or is it just like we must have been here before and dealt with something already? Because that's the only thing that makes sense about this, I guess. Oh well, I don't know what it was. And I don't want to fight the thresher maw, so let's just get out of here. There's a mineral thing though, right by that thresher maw. For anyone that wants to have the glory of battle with the giant worm of doom. A dune worm of doom at that. But yeah, let's save now to a day that doesn't exist. March 32nd. Doesn't exist, for anyone that didn't hear me the first time. Yes, I know it doesn't exist. Anyway, take care. And try to not go crazy.